Does the president have any intention of pardoning him?
We've been asked that question multiple times. Our answer stands, which is no. The president's been very clear when we've been asked this question.
Is there any possibility that the president would end up pardoning his son?
No.
Well,
I just said no. The president's not going to pardon his son. It's no. It's still no.
Will you accept the jury's outcome, their verdict, no matter what it is?
Yes.
And have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes. I said I abide by the jury decision, and I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
It's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another My Two Satoshis. Look, we can't say we're shocked at all. I mean, you have to be honest. If your son was on trial and was facing a lot of years, and you were the president of the United States, you would probably do the same thing. The problem here is that this guy sat up here and told us a bold-faced lie for many years that he would not pardon his son. He would let justice play out. None of us really, especially on the right side, never believed him once. But it's just funny that people are now trying to make excuses on the left about his reasoning, and they're even out here trying to say that they never said that he would never pardon him. I mean, who do they think they're lying to? We're in 2024. We got the internet. There's receipts everywhere, all day, every day. You can't lie about something so bold-faced. But they are. And they just expect you to believe them and not do any research. But we now know that those days of not doing research for the common everyday man, just believing what they hear out of mainstream media, is over. Clearly, that couldn't be any more self-evident than this last election. But what I really want you to understand is what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen, is not the pardoning of his son, Hunter Biden. This is really more about Joe Biden himself. Because if you look at the time period that he's doing a broad pardon on his son, it goes from January 1st, 2014 until literally the end of this month. You're talking about just about 10 years worth of scot-free get out of jail card servings for your boy Hunter Biden. Why the year 2014? Because that is literally the day that Hunter Biden joined the board of Burisma. And if you don't know about this Burisma situation, it was swept under the rug. A lot of people don't know really the details about it. But essentially, Hunter Biden went to go work for Burisma, a oil company in, you guessed it, Ukraine, ladies and gentlemen, and was paid millions of dollars. And this guy's never worked in the oil industry or energy sector in his life. And it all ties back to the call that Trump had with Zelensky back when he was in office, asking what was going on with Hunter Biden and Burisma. And that's when they went on an onslaught about him trying to influence elections and all of this stuff they made up. Basically, this is what they do. They throw smoke and mirrors up so that they confuse the American people, and then they can get away with what they've been doing the whole time. So there was definitely something there that Trump was trying to investigate, and that's why they went at him hard with those impeachment processes and got the attention away from the real situation, which was Hunter Biden basically getting millions of dollars for him and his family. 10% for the big guy, don't forget that. And that was all under Joe Biden using his power and influence to get this done. This is almost treasonous. Unfortunately, now, because he's pardoned his son from that period of January 2014 all the way till this month, that's 10 years, we're never going to hear anything more about this. This is essentially a pardon on Joe Biden. Though Hunter Biden gets off scot-free as well, this is more importantly about Joe Biden not getting in any trouble with this situation.
Welcome back. Well, the widely anticipated Senate report on Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden and his son Hunter Biden's connections to Ukraine has just been released. The GOP-issued report finds that Hunter Biden's financial transactions with Ukrainian, Russian, Kazakh, and Chinese nationals raise, quote, criminal concerns. The report also finds that the former vice president's office and State Department officials were aware of it, his dealings with Ukraine, but they ignored concerns relating to Hunter Biden's role on the board of Burisma. Joining me right now is Arkansas Senator, Senate Armed Services and Senate Intelligence Committee member Tom Cotton. Senator, it's great to see you this morning. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Maria.
So we have a lot to talk about this morning, Senator, but let me begin on this report from Senator Ron Johnson's office. And it shows that Secretary of State John Kerry falsely claimed he had no knowledge about Hunter Biden's role on Burisma's board. That was a lie. by Hunter Biden and his family's financial transactions, where Hunter Biden was getting money from these governments. What's your reaction?
Maria, I haven't read Senator Johnson's report yet. I look forward to reviewing it today, but much of what we already knew from the public record was indeed very troubling. Look, Joe Biden for 47 years has been appeasing China. The only job he created in his dealings with China was a job for his son. We all know about Hunter Biden's job with the shady Ukrainian oligarch from the Democrats' partisan impeachment earlier this year. And emails that have been released under the Freedom of Information Act already showed that many officials in the government, to include to the top ranks of John Kerry's State Department, were also aware of these troubling patterns, and they were themselves troubled by it. So I think Senator Johnson's report will shed important light on these very troubling facts.
So there you have it. This is from 4 years ago. Nothing new, but because the media was fully run by the Democratic organization, you really never heard anything more from this situation. You even had a guy that was literally like in the camp with Joe Biden, an upstanding 4-star general or something like that. Tony Bobulinski, a former Biden family business partner, spilled it all. I remember when he came on to the Fox News and did an interview, and again, didn't get much attention. It went almost nowhere. He testified under oath to Congress and still nothing. And this guy had receipts, screenshots of text messages between he and Hunter Biden and his father. This is where the whole 10% to the big guy comes from. But this is what we've been used to. Hopefully we can get closer to a center and balanced network of media outlets. Thank God we don't even need that to happen. But they're dying on their own. People are starting to go to the internet, podcasts, YouTube channels, and X accounts to find the real news. So make sure you like this video and subscribe to channels like mine to keep getting information like this. And so this is pretty unprecedented times that we're in. Biden hitting them with this pardon kind of early, to be honest with you. He still has up until January 20th to do pardons, and he's hitting this one out the park with the first one, issuing a pardon for his son, Hunter Biden. Again, I don't blame him. However, it's what you said, Mr. Biden. You told everyone, and your press secretary and your whole team told everyone you were not going to pardon him. And what do? You do exactly what we expected you to do. Lie and do the very opposite. That's what this last 8 years has been with the Democratic Party. This is a preventative measure he committed here because he knew in 2 months, guess who was going to be in office? A whole new DOJ, a whole new FBI, and they were going to investigate this stuff and probably really go after Hunter Biden for the things that weren't even on trial. The things that we're talking about here, he's not even on trial for. So those are the things that Joe Biden wanted to be preemptive about and protect his son from. This is a complete disgrace, but hey, let me know how you feel about that in the section below. And don't forget, every Monday we give away $50 worth of crypto. So make sure to have your crypto exchange account opened with Blowfin. Link is in the description of this video. You'll need that for next week's giveaway. Again, $50 will be going to some lucky member of the YouTube premium channel or a person who has super chatted during a live stream. That's it. It's your boy Crypto Blood. That's my 2 Satoshis. I'm out of here, people.
Yo, it's Crypto Blood. Detroit flow, streaming from the D, knowing what to show. Indicators are on point. OG since 12, invested in trade, living.